Welcome to round one. We lost the roll against Emnaramenetoas. That is a mouthful. This hand looks great. Let's keep it. Turn one tap land, turn two deuter. Playing against mono red. See, these 1/1s seem pretty great. You definitely lead with Jeskai or Palace Familiar over Jeskai Sage because Palace Familiar again is worse. The Jeskai Sage could grow to kill a 2 toughness creature at some point later in the game, so definitely lead with the Palace Familiar. What the heck happened there? So he played Borderland Marauder and then attacked with his Foundry Street Denizen with a Dragon Mantle on it. In what world are we not blocking? First off, why would he ever attack there? He's like actively letting me draw a card. All he needs to do is draw a removal spell, and then he gets to hit me for like infinite damage with that Foundry Street Denizen. I don't know why he attacked into that, but I snap blocked. And now my play is to hold up cancel and take 3 damage. Basically because Jeskai Sage can't block this guy anyway, and it's mana inefficient. So I love my play. I will gladly cancel this. And I will gladly take 3. Now I have 2 Griptides, 4 lands. So my plan is pretty clear. Sometimes you think it's better to wait on cards like this, but with Griptide, he's shown that he's stuck on 2 lands, and this creature doesn't have haste. So you just main phase, just boom, just send it to the top and bury this guy. So if that's his best play, to replay it, which it isn't, he's choosing to just get in for 2 damage and not make his board big. That's just absurd. So now I just get to land a Whirlwind Adept. Now he plays it with the mantle. I'm like, that's fine. Well, I'm just going to bin it again. Crack him for 5. He got a Dragon Mantle off, so he did get to draw a card, which is minorly annoying. So he did hit a land, so now he's able to unlock his hand a little bit here. He's still dashing, which is trying to keep up with the race a little bit here. Here I lead with Divination because I want to hit another land, so I can hopefully play 2 spells, which I do. But here that's just enough to get him out of range so he won't block. And I'm pretty sure I just want to play Jeskai Sage and chump block just so that I stay ahead of this race. If he had a Goblin Heel Cutter, that would have been pretty bad for me. And he does. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So he launches me for 8 down to 4 life, but he's at 10. So I can deal currently 5 damage. I have 7 mana. I could play 2 spells, deal him 4 more. I could put him to 1, grip-tiding his guy, but that means he could dash both of his guys. So this is a little bit of a tricky play here. I do beat with this one. And my play is I do want my Jeskai Sages to trade, so I want to play another Sage and entice him to attack. One of them won't be able to block, but I have Griptide open if he goes for too much here. So he pumps the brakes. He's like, whoa, horsey. He pumps the brakes and decides not to dash like he did last turn since it's not safe. He's scared of a counter or something. So that's pretty good for me. I'm fine just grip-tiding his guy anyway, since now he can't block. I potentially should have grip-tided the other one since the 2/3 is a better blocker. And then when I anticipate here and attack with everything, it would be better if I did it the other way around. But I figure if I just anticipate into any spell that costs 6 or less, I'll be totally fine. So I anticipate, prowess all my guys, hit Divination, which is perfect. Divinate, and he should scoop at this point since I have lethal on board, unless if he has like a Lightning Strike. So it's kind of interesting if he has Lightning Strike there, because I attack with everything. Potentially, he chumps the 6/4, takes 3, goes to 3, Lightning Strikes my Jeskai Sage, and then potentially can Goblin Heel Cutter plus something else to kill me. So again, I ended the game up 8 cards in hand, so it's kind of the signature of this deck. How many cards can we be up by the end of game? And I realize some of those are Evolving Wilds, but yeah. This hand is quite interesting. It is a 1-lander, but it has Anticipate and Jeskai Sage, and then Coral Barriers, which are like the best card ever against him. So I think I keep and just hope to hit. And I do hit, which is quite lucky. Impact Tremors is really good against me, because now I can't really deal with that at all. Here, I really want to hit my 3rd land drop for this Coral Barrier. So I want to represent Nullify and maybe get him to be scared to play something. But he plays Hammerhand, which is actually kind of annoying. If I had Voyage's End, that would be real sick. Real sick. But he gets his 3/3, which kind of shows that, yeah, even playing Past Familiar and Jeskai Sage, that wouldn't have been that good in the first place. So I really like the addition of this 2/3 dash guy when you're playing a deck with Impact Tremors, because dash doesn't mean you have to attack, it just means you get to cast it and return it to hand. So it's just a way of dealing damage, without even needing to get into combat. So we hit our 3rd land, which is pretty great, and then we hit another land. So this turn, Coral Barrier isn't really my solution to this 3/3 now. Griptide is. So I want to play Griptide on time, so I play the Evolving Wilds. That turn, Twin Bolt kills my guy, deals me a point, Titan Strength, takes 7, dang. So play the Radiant Fountain as soon as you possibly can, and I should probably Griptide right away. But I figure he might do something crazy like try to pump it again. He pumps the other one, which is kind of annoying. So maybe I should have Griptided. Maybe he didn't. If I would have Griptided on my turn, he maybe would not have drawn this Hammerhand or would not have drawn this Satyr Hoplite. So I kind of messed up. I think I should have Griptided earlier. But either way, still Griptiding this guy. And now I'm pretty locked into Griptiding this guy too. But the problem is Impact Tremors is just slowly killing me. Which Griptide is not that helpful against. And he still has the Dasher. Attacks with everything, and I'm just already dead on board. So not a particularly close game. He had a really good draw. This hand seems pretty perfect. See, Sidithi's Faithful. That is what I'm talking about. So now I get my land. Plays his Hoplite. Turn 2 Jeskai Sage, which is pretty perfect. Do I block here with the 2/2? No, I do not, because I can potentially trade with the other 1/1. So now I get to play my Coral Barrier. Start to put up the shields. The Lightning Strike's a 1/3. Moderately annoying. Here, this attack signifies Titan Strength to me, because I could double block the 2/2. But Titan Strength making that a 3/3 is bad for me, because I don't want to keep letting him heroically target the same creature. It spirals it out of control. But I do want to make him... that is actually not a bad play with City Thief's Faithful in hand. The only problem is that I'd have to sack the Faithful to itself in order to bounce it, which I don't want to do. I want it to be around. So instead, I think I just make the play of a 1/1 on the 1/1 and then force him to Titan Strength here. But he does not have Titan Strength. He just pumps his guy and trades, which is interesting. So now I Divinate, hit my land drop, beat for 2, and now I Faithful him. Sack to draw my card, and reset his guy. Mainly I had to reset his guy because the Dragon Mantle allows him to attack into the City Thief's Faithful, which is slightly too annoying for me. So this game's going decently well. I now have a blocker. Again, you can see how Benthic Giant would be maybe a little bit better at blocking here. But I'm in a spot where, he's trying to crash down for 6, potentially more right now. I just have to trade. Like, I have Treasure Cruise in hand. I just have to trade. My 3-2 is, or his 3-2 is just kind of neutered by my 0-4, so. Cruise, hinted at more cruise and lands. I can anticipate or nullify. So I definitely block. I block every single time. If he plays Titan Strength, I'm like, perfect. He's not playing it on a heroic creature, and he's not hitting me in the face with it. Anticipate, I'm just looking for any gas. Divination or Colbert, interesting choice here. I have plenty of cards advantage. I need things to affect the board, so Coral Barrier. Yep. So slam the Coral Barrier, get the Jeskai Sage out, and have Nullify open. So I'm in a pretty good spot here. He goes for a dash spell. I figure he's not sandbagging too much with one card in hand, so I might as well just kill it. Get to refuel with Treasure Cruise, and we're kind of off to the races now. Jeez, look at that hand. Like, how does he win from this spot? Like, he just chump blocks at that point? What is he thinking? Like, I don't know. But basically, yeah. Treasure Cruise just went from, I drew 6 cards when he didn't draw any. So I drew 8 in the last 2 turns. He drew 2. And now I just have resources like crazy. If he lands anything, gets Grip-Tided. And, like, I'm basically just winning with random cards. So the win cons just aren't relevant. And he scoops. So that's how you beat mono red. And up until this point, I'm just undefeated against mono red with this deck. I think it's very well positioned in the sideboarded games. I think game 1 is pretty atrocious. Because the 0-4s and the Coral Barriers just shore up the matchup so much. So ready for round 2 soon.